Coffee can be enjoyed cold or even frozen. You can create an incredible dessert by simply adding your favorite sweet cold brew recipe to an ice cream machine and serving the coffee slush with light and crispy cookies sprinkled with powdered sugar. Vanilla Tuile cookies are ultra thin, crisp wafers that add a delicious little crunch to any treat. Stone ground whole wheat Tuile batter takes less than 5 minutes to make and will stay fresh for several days in the refrigerator. A tray of Tuile cookies can be shaped, cooked, and molded in less than 10 minutes and will stay fresh for a day or two in an airtight container. To make stone ground artisan wheat Tuile cookies, you will need to scale your dry ingredients and your wet ingredients separately. Tuile cookies are usually made with highly processed flour, so when you want to use a small amount, use a spice grinder to process 40 grams of whole wheat flour and 60 grams of organic cane sugar to create a similar texture. Sift through a fine mesh sieve into a small mixing bowl and add a little Himalayan salt. For the wet ingredients, scale 1 egg white, 50 grams melted butter, and 5 milliliters of vanilla extract into a separate bowl and mix them together. Pour the wet ingredients into the center of the dry ingredients and stir with a whisk until smooth and lump-free. The artisan flour used here is local organic einkorn wheat that was ground fine. The batter needs to relax for at least an hour in the refrigerator to make it easier to spread. Use a silicone mat or a parchment-lined baking sheet and create the cookie shape you like with a thin plastic stencil. Spread the Tuile batter a millimeter or two with a small spatula. Not quite see-through, but pretty close, and do not crowd the baking sheet. Only make a few cookies at a time because you will have to work quickly to shape them when they come out of the oven. Bake the cookies in a 177 degrees Celsius or 350 degree Fahrenheit oven until the edges turn brown and the batter looks cooked, about 5 minutes. The cookies are very thin, so they will easily burn, so do not walk away from the oven while they are cooking. Place a rolling pin on a towel to stop it from rolling and carefully bend the hot cookies around it. The cookies are okay flat too, but will be more likely to break apart as you try to pick them up later. If the cookies cool down too quickly, you can try putting the tray back in the oven for a few seconds to help the cookies bend a bit. Sprinkle with a little vanilla powdered sugar just before serving.